Have you felt like when you start a skill, is it just that you set aside 30 days and you're like, I'm going to give it an hour each day and I'm going to document an hour on camera? Or is it more like more or even less deliberate? Like what goes through your mind through these 30 days?
So one thing that I've learned is, as much as possible, try to speak to someone that knows how to learn it beforehand, and let them help you set a framework. Um, so like with Spanish, for example, the goal was to try to do 3 to 4 hours a day.
Right.
Um, Whereas with meditation, it was 10 minutes a day. So there's no set, and like digital minimalism, it's kind of nothing. Like it's just not using Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. So each one has its own kind of different structure. But with digital minimalism, I spoke to someone that's thought about it deeply right at the start, so that some of the pitfalls that I might fall into, some of the software that you can use, some of the psychology behind it, I was kind of primed so that I have a good starting position. Um, and yeah, that's kind of, with the piano thing, um, you know, figuring out, well, what's my structure going to be? How fast do I need to move on a daily basis? Where do I need to be by day 15? And just kind of having a rough structure helps me stay on track. Because on my violin challenge, which was my first one ever, I got to like day 23 and I was still really bad. And I was just like, I just would do like 3 hour sessions, like freaking out. And
Oh,
that wasn't
really?
fun. Yeah, because I didn't have a teacher. I tried to learn just from like, yeah, I thought I'd just be able to pick it up. Like I was really just poorly prepared. Violin's a difficult instrument. Um, and then I got a teacher and I didn't really gel with her teaching style. So then I found another teacher, and it was only by about day 22 where I started to like, you know, be able to consistently make a nice sound on the violin. And
Hmm.
yeah, and so I've learned my lesson from earlier challenges on what not to do. Yeah.